because to F around is to find out. To not find out upon having F'd around is to have grace extended to you. Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So I believe this is a good time for another Fafo since the month has come to an end and we are getting into Christmas, right? And besides, I have a few clips, so let's get into it.
This is how you understand the assignment. Come on, people. Understand your power. Your power is in your pocket. Always been in your pocket.
Yeah. So seeing this is giving me, I don't even know how to feel, but I'm surprised. Okay. I'm surprised. I didn't think people were going to come through and stand on business like this, right? Because this is not the only video I saw. I saw a few other videos of people going there as early as 9 a.m. and it was so quiet on a Black Friday. But anywho, as the people in the comment section now say, thoughts and tariffs. Thoughts and tariffs. It's no longer thoughts and prayers, it's thoughts and tariffs. Alright? Did this happen in your state? Like, did you see these videos? Let me know in the comment section.
All these evangelical men claiming to care about life until they get their mistress pregnant. Meet Jason Miller here. Yeah, I know. They all look like that. Jason here worked for Trump as a campaign manager. And Jason got his mistress pregnant. And of course, Jason, an alt-right evangelical Christian, showed up at his mistress's apartment with a smoothie. How sweet. Only it was laced with mifepristone, you know, the abortion pill. Rather than keeping it in his pants and honoring his vows, Jason had an affair and got her knocked up. But when she didn't want to have an abortion, he decided to take matters into his own hands. And the mistress, known as Jane Doe, drank the smoothie, and it induced an abortion. She bled so heavily she almost ended up in a coma and, yes, lost the child. But of course, that's not where it ends. I mean, he's a Trump aide. So, of course, he's being accused of rape, trafficking, battery, and abuse. Because, you know, these evangelical types who claim to care about life, but really they just want to force people to give birth, unless those people are their mistresses, and it'll make them look bad, in which case they have no problem ending a pregnancy.
Well, at least they charged him with something. To be preaching something and to be doing the direct opposite, at least they charged him with something. I hope that, you know, they didn't just charge him, but he actually faces the law for what he did, because this is horrible. This is horrible. A smoothie laced with that I don't even know. I could only imagine the pain that woman went through.
So Candace Owens is upset because she feels that she was overlooked to be part of Mr. Trump's cabinet. I'm trying to stop from laughing, y'all. She felt that she was overlooked because she wanted the position of the ambassador to Israel. The ambassador to Israel. A black woman.
Thoughts and tariffs. Alright. But honestly, all jokes aside, even if the people at the top wanted her, right? Their supporters won't, you know, I don't think they actually wanted her, right? Well, they'll keep finding out. They'll keep finding out, because the truth of the matter is you can be the most die-hardest fan, but if you don't look a certain type of way, it is what it is.
So after I made that anti-Trump post that went super viral, my DMs were full of race white people calling me the N-words, making all kind of threats. My email was flooded, but there was one in particular. It was paragraph upon paragraph upon paragraph explicitly stating what it was he would like to do to me and my children. Says I absolutely do not waste my time with the police when it comes to hate crimes. Sent it right on over to FBI.gov. He was forced to remove all of his social media. He lost his job, and he is now facing hate crime charges. Girl, but the craziest, most laughable part about all of it is his wife and kids emailing me, begging me to drop the charges. He's been having a rough time in his mental capacity and blah, blah. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I learn something new every day. The FBI Wow, that is amazing. If that's how it works, and you can go to the FBI instead of the police, oh, I love that. I love that. Anyway, yeah, I guess he found out.
Yesterday I went to Friendsgiving with a couple of my guy friends and people that they went to high school with, and there was this big conversation happening about the war on social media between men and women right now that was like partially fueled by the election and partially started by this women in male fields trend. And this guy was like, well, what would you all do if there weren't men? You wouldn't have anyone to protect you. And I was like, what do you mean, protect us from what? And he was like, when you're like walking home at night, like from the bar, or like walking to a car or something like that. And I was like, right, protect us from who? And he was like, oh. The next question was like, well, what if men posted, I hate women, as much as women posted, we hate men? And this girl goes, men don't typically post, I hate women. What they do is they murder them, or they sexually assault them, or they pass legislature to, order away their body autonomy, or they pay them less, or require more work out of them, or pose ridiculous hypothetical scenarios.
But to be honest, all the guys who keep saying who's going to protect you, who's going to, like, every time that argument is had, and the women say from who, and they find out that it's from them, and then it's silence. And they're like, oh, so you think all men are out there trying to get you? That's not what we are talking about. All right? It's always you. Okay, so that's the problem, but they will never get it. It will always fly over their heads. Anywho, next one.
One of my ex-coworkers voted for Trump, and she said she cannot wait for this whole abortion thing to go into plan. It's time for him to weed out the weak, and if he can't handle having a kid, then don't sleep with anyone. She is now pregnant by a black man, and her family has removed her from the will. And they have been arguing on Facebook for the past 3 days. And the husband's trying to take the kids. Things are looking up.
Why don't I ever experience that? When people do things to you or say things to you and you leave them alone and you never see what happens or hear what happens to them. When people actually are in it and they find out what happens to the people who did them wrong. I'm not talking about her situation, but they find out that the karma that comes to them. I want to experience that too. I've never experienced it. I hear stories but I've not been in it, seeing it with my own eyes. Because imagine cheating with a black man. You got pregnant and now your family has cut you out of the will and your husband is taking the kids. All of those things are happening to you. To you. After you said what you said. Thoughts and tariffs.
A few days ago, some guy came into my comment section and told me to stop talking politics and go back to making spreadsheets. So I decided to make a spreadsheet about that guy. It was really easy because he had the same username on TikTok that he does on Reddit, and he posts on Reddit a lot. So I went through some of his most recent comments and made a chart of every single time he fundamentally misunderstood what a tariff was. That was a solid 100%, way to be consistent. And I went to go see which subreddits he was the most active in, which were either about cryptocurrency or rating pics of women or roasting pics of women or posting the same ad on Tradwife Personals for the last 4 years consistently every week. And then I went back far enough that I found his real name and I looked him up, and he's married, so I sent screenshots of his Tradwife Personals ads to his wife. And we've been chatting, and now she's my mutual on TikTok. What's up, Lulu? Good luck in your divorce.
Social media is a scary place. It's a scary place because people have time and people will have time for you. Now she's divorcing him. And they become friends. Anywho, yeah, I had someone in the comment section on under the last Fafo video saying almost something like this to me, that, hey, I used to love your channel and everything you talk about, but now it's all about politics. Mind you, I have over 300 and something videos on this channel talking about the things that I usually talk about. And I have 4 videos on politics. This is the 5th one, right? And this person is like, they are so disappointed, and because of that, they are unsubscribing. What am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? Is it the politics I'm talking about, or is it that I'm talking about something that you don't agree with? Is that the problem? Okay? But anywho, thank you so much for your support for all those months. To be honest, I only found that comment under my comment section because I can find out how many times you've commented on my videos, and I realized that that comment was the only comment you've left in the comment section since you've been following me for so many months and watching all my videos. That was the only time you commented. Wow. But hey, it is what it is, all right? I'm not Nutella. I can't please everyone. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.